struggled to find a community like the one this person I guess brought into fruition, so to speak, with the program. And it was a tight knit community that I confided in too. I Behind the scenes, it was my saving grace quite a few times, because there's been times where I was just like, okay, like I need to just continue to be involved in this, have people who do music, and you know and everybody in that space who understands what I'm going through. And not to say that other people don't understand, but it was just because I'm a recording artist. It was good to be around other people who are recording artists as well, uh, and also who are playing and making have music as their expertise and craft that I wasn't familiar. You know what I mean? Like it's like family, being together with family. It's like you're in good company. So I feel like I was in good company, um, and I'm letting I had to really like dig deep within myself to say, okay, I've outgrown, I actually outgrew it, and maybe it was for um this year, which is 2022, to um just finish the program, and say I'm not taking it again whenever this person decides to have the class again. And that was really hard for me, because it was 4 years since I've been in that program, and I just was like, what up? I'm not gonna lie, it was a natural high for me. I was like, I felt elated, I felt liberated, I felt empowered, I felt everything good, inspired, um, and I just felt a different shift in energy from this person. Um, and it was rubbing me the wrong way. I'm just like, if I continue to accept, the gaslighting, emails, behind the scenes, and continue to be a part of everything this person has as far as like programs and stuff, then it's like I'm just being a hypocrite to myself to say that how can I put up with the way this person's treating me behind the scenes and act and the program like everything's all fine, hee hee ha ha hee hee ha ha, and laugh about it like it's not a big deal. It's like, no, like if I don't accept any form of mental abuse or gaslighting in general, I'm not gonna stick around for the gimmicks, because I value myself, and that's the reason why I had to get out of the program, because I valued myself more, more and more, and that's the fact that I left that program allowed me to see, you know, I'm not gonna say like I was in chains and stuff, but I felt like I was so chained in that personal relationship, and maybe a natural high got out of it, and then when things kind of shifted and everything, I kind of put it to a halt and stopped. I felt like, wait a minute, where is my community? Where is, who can I confide in if I need help, musically? And I was just like lost. I didn't know where to go, and I confided in, a couple people, and I just had to realize, like, okay, what is your value? Like, I had to ask myself, what is my value? Like, am I putting all my value in this, individual's courses, and let that fill a void, or am I gonna just like take the reins and I'm just gonna power through and try to figure out the pieces, whether I have to find someone else to help me with certain things, or just in general, like I had to really find the strength within myself to really try to come up with a different narrative and say, okay, I'm not stuck in this situation. I can make a different move. I can um I can redesign a different script basically, and I don't need to give power to one person to run or dictate my next moves. And I think that's what I was doing too much. And I'm like, no, I can. Then I realized, oh, no, I can do it. I was just letting those negative voices and limited beliefs from my past, become a current program in my mind. And that's what I'm learning now is I'm learning to try to hold myself accountable to the vision that I have for my music and the things that I want to accomplish. And I'm also learning to just trust in the process and trust that everything is serving its purpose. So even when that program, decided to part ways with the program, a new community ended up taking place that with a motivational speaker who I listen to, Eric Thomas and his community, and that help is helping me gain back my confidence and having people who are also, chasing their goals, chasing their dreams, and I just feel in good company. And every time I get on those calls every Sunday, I feel inspired. I feel like I can do more. I feel like I'm meant for more, and I'm feeling like the sky's the limit. Like I only limit my own self. Like nobody else can limit me. You know what I mean? And I feel good to say that because you only have limitations from you know that past programming from the past, whether it's current relationships or anything like that that is fueling feeding your mind all these negative toxins that you should not believe in. And once I got into the community, I just felt like, okay, I'm in a good place right now. And I started to just continue to work on me, work on my craft, work on and also during this time I was looking and reading um a lot of things, even like listening to different things about mental health, different things about like the causes, different ways how to overcome it. Like I was just really being a student of mental health um at the start of the pandemic. And then I'm also was realizing that I I had a lot to learn about it. Like there was different forms, different things that spark it, that or trigger it, and there's things that you can do to alleviate from that mental health issue, whether it's therapy, counseling, things like writing, going out, gym, like just different things that are interactive, that will kind of put you in a better space, mentally. So um I just learned to continue to be a student, learn about this, especially because I was going through it myself. It's kind of like I needed to learn what I was going through in order to really speak about it, freely, and it was a lot of issues that I had mentally where I would be in my room and